Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Raro Lae, and I am here today with the third episode of Laetivation. So I am super excited to come to you guys today and just speak about a topic that's a little bit more towards the motivation side and not too much towards the marketing side. But trust me, you'll realize that this is going to apply to not only your personal life, it definitely should be applied to your professional life as well. First off, I want to let you guys know it is okay to grow. I know a lot of times people are like, you may be changing, you're acting different, but growth is a natural part of life. You need to grow. It's actually essential for you to go to the next level and for you to succeed. So today I'm going to touch on 3 topics and 3 different tips as to how you will be able to grow in your personal life as well as your professional life. First off, in order to grow, you need to weed out. Then you need to organize. Lastly, you need to nurture. And right now, you might be like, okay, I'm not fully getting where she's going with this, but I'm about to break it down for you. So for the first step, you have to weed out. Weed out what? You need to weed out negative energy, negative people, people that say can't, people who say won't, people who say it's impossible, people that complain, people that are pessimistic, anything that falls under that category, weed it out, get rid of it. They may love you and maybe they're scared for you to take certain risk, but somebody who's always giving you that negative advice or who's not encouraging, who's not motivating, you need to weed them out completely because they're just going to deter you from reaching your final goal and accomplishing things that are going to take you to the next level. So weed out all of that negative energy. Weed out anything that's negative in your life, whether it's negative people, negative habits, things that are hindering you, that are saying can't, that are making things seem impossible, that are saying won't, I am not. Take out not out of your vocabulary, honestly. Also, under weeding out, I think it's a harsh reality that a lot of us don't want to do. But sometimes to get where you're going, you have to leave people behind. And that's not going to be easy because sometimes those people that you're leaving behind, they might be close friends, they might be loved ones, they might be mentors. But as you progress in life, there are certain levels that you cannot take everybody along with you on the journey. You might be able to come back for them once you reach the top, but on that journey, you cannot pull them along. Why? Because they're going to slow you down. They're not going to understand certain things that you want to do. The other day, I said on my Twitter account, you cannot expect small-minded people to be able to understand big goals or to comprehend them. It's just not possible for them to do. When someone is small-minded, they're not going to understand strategic business moves that you're doing. And they're not going to understand the positive things that you're doing. If it's not that cookie cutter way to success, they're going to think you're absolutely crazy. And that's fine. But you need to know the difference between the people that you want to surround yourself with and the people that you just really can't surround yourself with at that point in time. And you're not being evil, you're not being petty, you're just realizing that my career and my growth, whether it is professionally, spiritually, physically, is going to be hindered by having this person around me. And it doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you know they just can't come on this journey with you. Lastly, for weeding out people, you have to realize you can take a horse to the water, but you cannot force that horse to drink. And I know your parents probably told you this saying one time before, but it honestly is the truth. Because a lot of times, this goes hand in hand with what I just said about you have to realize that some people you're going to have to leave behind. Because you can give somebody the blueprint for what they need to do to succeed and to accompany you on this journey. But you cannot force them to do it. You cannot force people to do what they need to do. You cannot sell somebody their own dream. They have to dream it on their own. They have to want to bring it to existence on their own. So when you're weeding out people, you have to realize you cannot force a horse to drink water, that certain people will have to be left behind, and you have to rid yourself of all negative energy, things, and people. So for my second tip for you to be able to grow, you need to organize. I cannot stress how important organization is. And it's something that I struggled with. We all struggle with. But to really be able to grow, you really do need to organize. You cannot have peace of mind. You cannot be productive in a dirty environment. And when I say that, dirt does not only apply to physical things. If you are spiritually dirty, if you are mentally dirty, if everything is not organized, you're going to struggle to be productive. You're going to struggle to see results because you're not even going to be able to find anything. Secondly, how do you expect to get anything done when you're just living every day as it comes? You are not a fish. You do not need to go with the flow. I am so tired of hearing people say, I'm going with the flow. I'm just going as the wind blows me. No. Organize, make a schedule, plan it out. People that are millionaires and billionaires did not go with the flow. I assure you of that. You need to have a plan and you need to have goals. As I said before in previous episodes, you need to have goals. You need to have guidelines. You need to have quarterly goals. You need to have weekly goals. You need to have daily goals and checklists to keep you balanced and to keep you organized. You are not going to succeed. You are not going to grow by going with the flow. So by all means, if you think you're a fish, then go with the flow and just, go with the breeze and wherever the wind blows you. But if you're serious about growing, you need to make sure that you are organized and you plan out your life. And you can only plan out your life if you're organized and you have things in order. Lastly, you need to nurture. Nurture yourself. You must be spiritually, mentally, and physically healthy before you can be monetarily healthy. Let that sink in. If you are not spiritually, mentally, physically healthy, it is extremely hard to finally become monetarily healthy. You need to nurture yourself. How do you nurture yourself? Take time to yourself. Have me time. I have posted time and time about this because this is also something I struggle with. And you need to have me time. You need to have time to nurture yourself, whether it be joining a prayer group, whether it's going to the spa, whether it's going and having yoga classes or going to a yoga class, going to the gym and working out, or just resting in the sauna. All of these things will help you to build spiritually, mentally, and physically. I know a lot of people love to breeze through this part of nurturing yourself, but if you're not taking care of yourself, trust me, all of your efforts will be in vain. Maybe you will reach that goal of success, but how long will you be around to actually enjoy it? You need to make sure that you take time out to take care of yourself, to pamper yourself, to rest. I think a lot of us are just like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. No, you need to take some time out to sleep while you're still alive. Because if not, you know what, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not about to give that advice. But take some time out to rest. You know what I mean? Just get some rest, relax, take care of yourself. Have fun. Responsibly, though. I don't want to hear that you guys are doing something crazy. But have fun. Have fun responsibly. Even if take 7 hours out of the week. And at first people want to be like, that's crazy. But 7 hours out of the week, that's only 1 hour a day. But you need to at least have an hour of the day to yourself. Not working, not communicating with other people, just doing something for you, to make yourself feel good. And, you're going to really, really see the benefits of doing this. This has been another episode of Laetivation. I hope you guys at this point really, really realize what steps you need to take to grow. And I hope you were taking notes because, these were some really good tips that I gave out just now. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And make sure you drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will keep making these Laetivation videos just for you. And definitely drop a comment and let me know what else you want me to talk about, so then that way I'm giving you guys the information that you want and you need, and I'm not just spewing some different topics out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Laetivation.